Good day, my yoga students. In today's practice, we're going to do what we call a freestyle yoga. And what we mean by that is when you do freestyle, you want to do things that your body needs and wants. So you need to tune into your body. And it's freestyle because whatever is feeling good to you, whatever your body needs, that's what you need to give it. And I usually do this at the end of the semester. And we only have one more week in the semester, and you've learned a lot of different flows. You've learned the sun and the moon salutation, and you even created your own flow. So you're ready to do a freestyle yoga where you can do it anytime, anywhere. When your body feels tight somewhere, maybe your piriformis, low back, and your hip flexors feeling tight. So you may want to do the pigeon pose. Again, doing things that your body needs and wants. And now, towards the end of the semester, you have those tools that you can do that. I wanted to say that I am going to really miss you guys. We only have one more week left in the semester. If you are interested, this coming fall semester, I will be teaching yoga too. So, and we are going to be in class in person. So I would love for you all to sign up for yoga too. If you're able to, if it fits in your schedule, it is going to be Tuesday, Thursday at 7 a.m. Again, it may seem really early, but yoga is the best thing to do in the morning to set you up for a good day, physically and mentally. So I encourage you to do that. All right, I'm going to do a freestyle flow for you. And then again, hopefully on your own at some point, you can, wherever you are, do a freestyle for you. All right, let's go ahead and get started and put on a little bit of music. Let's just start in our strong mountain pose. Palms are open. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, exhale out. Breathing in deeply, and then exhaling out completely. Making sure those knees are soft, the feet are rooted into the earth, crown of head reaching up to the sky. Doing those energizing breaths, making your inhalation a little bit longer than the exhalation. Maybe breathing in for 4 to 6, and then exhaling out 2 to 3 counts. Let's just do a nice gentle twist here. Just let those arms flow from side to side, nice and loose. Letting that breath flow naturally. Coming back to center. We're going to open the chest as we lift the heels up, gaze up towards the sky. And then you're going to cross your right over left. Give yourself a hug as you lift your toes up. Exhale, open up, lift the heels. And now do your left over right. So alternating those arms, lift the toes. Continue that flow. Open up the chest, lift the heels, and then hug yourself as you lift your toes. Alternating the right over left, left over right. Keeping that nice steady gaze. Getting that full range of motion. Just giving warmth to the upper back, the chest, the calves, and the shins. And coming back to your strong mountain, we're going to go into that extended mountain and bring those hands to heart center in your chair pose. Exhale, extended mountain. Inhale, coming into that strong chair. Letting your breath flow with the movement. And let's meet in that strong chair. And then coming into some black hole dance. So we're going to pull down and then reach back up to the sky. Exhale, pull down, make a fist. Open to those starfish fingers as you come up. So So the lower part of the body is very steady in that strong chair as the upper body is flowing. Bringing the hands back to heart center, coming into your balance chair. Lifting those heels up, nice steady gaze, deep breath. And then slowly releasing, cleansing breath here, in through the nose. Exhale out. And walking those feet out, toe heel into your nice straddle stance. Coming into one of my favorite flows, the moonflower. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, inhale. Breathing out and breathing in. Coming into that sun, reach the arms out. And let's hug that tree around the back and open the chest as you squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, exhale. Let the head come with it, so as we hug, look down. And as we open the chest, gaze up towards the sky. Step or hop back to your mountain. Cleansing breath once more. And let's go through our warrior series, starting with warrior one. We should know this pose by now. Palms facing each other, reaching up, strong warrior one. Deep breath, gazing up towards the fingertips. And let's add that flow. So as you straighten your front leg, your hands come to prayer. And then you're going to reach back up into that strong warrior one. Exhale, straighten that leg. Press the hands together, getting that dynamic tension. And reach back up. Continue that flow. Working at your own pace. And then coming into your strong warrior two. Arms are parallel and active, really reaching out. Deep breath. Strong warrior two. And going into your bow and arrow flow. So hand comes forward, make a fist and pull that bow back. Continue that flow. Again, keeping the lower body very stable. Distribute the weight evenly between the front and the back leg. Feeling that warmth through your upper back. And let's come back to that strong warrior two. Remember, your gaze should be over your middle finger. Gazing to the side. Deep breath. From here, we're going to come into our reverse warrior. Turn the right palm up, slide the left hand down. Reaching up and over, gazing up towards your fingertips. Deep breath. And let's add a flow here. We're going to cartwheel the arms down, coming into side angle, gazing up towards your fingertips, and then cartwheel back up into reverse warrior. Continue that flow. Remember, the eyes follow, looking up into reverse, and then looking over to that hand that reaches over. And let's hold that side angle for a couple breaths here. Feeling that nice stretch through your torso. Deep breath. Then we're going to meet back in warrior one. When you're ready, taking your time, we're going to practice our challenging warrior three. Just doing the best you can, letting go of any judgment. If we fall, we try again. Deep breath, let your head be between your arms, gazes towards the floor. Back leg is active, foot is either flexed or pointed. And release, shake it out for a moment. Releasing any tension, cleansing breath here in through the nose. Exhale out. We're going to do that whole flow to this side, starting with that strong warrior one, making any adjustments, listening to your body. Remember, eventually you want to get deep enough so that this front leg is parallel to the floor, And that left foot's turning at 45 degrees. Strong warrior one, shoulders out of the ears. Deep breath. Adding that flow if we want. Straighten the front leg, come to prayer hands, and then reach back up into warrior one. And then coming into your strong warrior two. Gazing over that middle finger for a moment. Deep breath. And adding that bow and arrow flow. Coming into your reverse warrior. Adding that flow, cartwheel the arms down into side angle. Cartwheel back up into reverse. Continuing at your own pace. And if we're feeling like we need to, we can even hold a pose. You don't have to do the flow. And let's meet in that side angle. And release, coming back to the warrior one. And when you're ready, taking your time, doing that warrior three. Again, let go of judgment, expectations. You fall, you try again. Beautiful. Shake it out for a moment. And let's practice some of our balance poses. Let's do that good old tree pose. Taking that foot wherever it feels comfortable today. And those arms can be at heart center. They can be reaching up to the sky. They can even come around the back and clasp those hands together for a chest expansion. Deep breath. Freestyle with those arms, whatever works for you today. And release, shake it out. And taking it over to the other side, really rooting that foot in. You can even take that foot to the front, like so, is another variation that you could try if you want. Let that breath flow. Deep breaths. And release, shake it out. All right, let's try our dancers. So rooting one foot in. Remember, you can grip with those toes, rooting the whole foot in, grabbing on. We're welcome to stay here, or we can come all the way into that full dancer. Lifting the leg back, reaching the arm forward. Deep breath, nice steady gaze. Strong, balanced dancer. And release, shaking it out. Taking it over to the other side. Maybe I'm noticing if one side is a little bit easier or harder than the other. And release, shake it out. All right, let's go ahead and take it to our seated position. Coming into our bound ankle or butterfly in a gentle rock from side to side. Inhale, exhale. And then coming into that butterfly, hinging forward a little bit. Gently feeling the sensation through the inner thighs. Hinging forward a little bit if we're feeling that. We're going to slowly come up, bring those legs together, and we're going to come into our strong boat pose. Coming back on that sacrum, scooping the belly, lifting one leg up, the other, and then extending the legs and arms if we want. Deep breath. So I'm going to add a little movement here that's optional. You're just going to tap one toe down and then the other. So it's tap and tap. Holding that nice steady boat the whole time, deep breath, and just bending one leg and then the other, tapping that toe down. Giving your legs a nice hug. And let's do that seated cat-cow. So we're arching our back as we gaze up, rounding your back and looking to your belly button. Exhale, up. Just massaging the spine. Getting that nice range of motion. Mobility through the spine is very important. From here, we're going to try our wide boat. So remember, you can grab above the ankle, outside of the foot, or peace fingers and thumb. Grab your big toe, coming back on that sacrum, and gently opening up into your wide boat. Deep breath, nice steady gaze. Releasing down into staff pose. So we want to imagine that our feet are against a wall, and from the back of the head down to the spine is against a wall. Getting that nice 90-degree angle, pull the abs in to support the low back. And let's do opposition with our feet, so flexion and extension. One foot flexes, the other extends. Trying to get that good range of motion through the ankles. And keeping the feet flexed, we're going to sweep our arms up and come into our seated forward fold. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, I want you to think about hinging from your waist and really reach out first before you come down. So we're grabbing our shin, our ankle, our feet, and let's add that gentle rock from side to side. Inhale, exhale. And then shaking it out. Coming into some core work here, so legs are slightly bent. Digging the heels in, we're doing those lean backs, so exhale as you lean back. Inhale, use your core to lift you back up. Try not to let the heels lift up off of the floor. And adding that row if we want, adding a little twist through the torso as you lean back. And then we're slowly going to roll ourselves down one vertebrae at a time. Slow and controlled using that core. And then once you're all the way down, give those legs a nice hug and gentle rock from side to side. Inhale, exhale. Let's take it to legs up the wall. From here, rotate those ankles, circle them out. Inhale, exhale. Change direction. And then let's just scissor those legs as if you're walking on the ceiling. Inhale, exhale. And coming right into your dead bug and or happy baby. Maybe rocking side to side, forward and back, or just holding that steady, keeping the head down if you want. And then preparing for our strong bridge pose. Make sure your arms are long down by your side, your heels are underneath your knees. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, send those hips towards the sky, squeezing the glutes. Neck is long and relaxed. Weight is in the arms and the upper back and those feet pressing through the heels. Coming to bound bridge if we want, clasping the fingers together, lifting up a little higher if we can. Listen to your body, do what you need and what you want. Feel free to even lie in that corpse pose if that's what you need right now. Slowly lower the bridge down one vertebrae at a time. We're going to take those hands on your knees and just circle the legs. Inhale, exhale. We're going to come back to our bridge and do a little bit of flow with that bridge. Arms are long down by your side with the palms down. As you lift your bridge, send the arms overhead. And as you lower the bridge, send the arms back down by your side. Exhale, lift your bridge. Inhale, lower your bridge. Continue that flow, again, working at your own pace. Relax back down and let's just rock those legs from side to side for a moment. Let them drop to the right and then to the left. Nice and loose. All right. So I'm feeling that I need a little bit more core work. If you are not, you can hang out in your butterfly position. Otherwise, we're going to have those legs bent. We're going to let our hands relax on our thighs. And as you exhale, you're going to lift your head, neck, and upper back off the mat as you reach towards your knees and slowly come back down. Exhale, lift up. Try to get your shoulder blades off of the mat. And don't lead with your head. Your head's along for the ride. So just let your head come along with the back. And reaching up towards your knees and coming back down. I want you to breathe out as you come up and breathe in as you lower down. And we want to think about pulling your belly button towards your spine so that we're bracing that belly before we even come up. So we're working that transverse abdominis, that deep abdominal muscle that supports you. Release down. Take a deep breath in here. And now we're going to do some side reaches. So let your arms hover down by your side. You're going to lift so the scapula is off of the mat if you can. And you're going to reach your right hand towards your right ankle and then your left hand towards your left ankle. So we're doing some side bends here, working those obliques, those love handles. Again, if we can, the scapula is off of the mat. Relax down, give the legs a hug. And we're just going to do a little roll here. So just try to roll your body a little bit, massaging your low back. Inhale, exhale. We call this rolling like the ball in Pilates. Beautiful. Come back down. We're going to take it to a full body stretch. Reach the arms overhead with the palms up. Reach those toes out. Deep breath. And from here, we're going to do that breathing exercise where we're pulling our belly button towards our spine. So take your hand and feel that you have that low lumbar curve. There's a little tiny space in your low back. That is your normal lumbar curve. We are going to breathe out, and we're going to pull our belly button towards our spine to contract those abdominal muscles and get rid of that space. So you could even put your hand there. So we're going to breathe out, pull your belly button towards your spine, get rid of that curve, and then release. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, release. So as you pull in, try to hold it for a couple of seconds and then release. And then taking your time supporting yourself, we're going to come over onto our stomach into our Sphinx pose. So you want the shoulder and elbow stacked. Feet are extended, pressing the legs into the earth. And again, going back to those abdominal work here. So breathe out, pull your belly button towards your spine so the belly is not touching the floor, and then release it back down. Breathe out, pull in, belly's pulled in, and release. So I want you to exhale as you bring that belly off the mat, contracting the abs, and then inhale as you lower back down. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, lower. And then release back down. Take your arms long down by your side with your palms up. Relax either a cheek or your forehead for a moment. Rock the hips from side to side. And from here, let's go into our locust. So lifting up, feeling the strength through the low back. Reaching up with the arms, the legs, the chest. Deep breath. We have the option of adding a little flutter kick if we want. Working through the flexibility and the strength of that low back. Release down, relax. Let your body melt into the mat. Gentle rock from side to side. From here, we're going to come up into your strong tabletop. Starfish fingers, open your hand, distribute the weight, shoulder, elbow, wrist stacked, knees and hips aligned. We're going to do a little flow here that's 4 movements. So we're starting in the tabletop. We're going to press back to your down dog. Slowly come forward into high plank. Bring the knees down and come into your cow. So arch your back. And then extend your toes and come into your cat. Again, pushing back to down dog. Coming forward to high plank. Coming down to cow. And then as you do your cat, I want you to extend your toes. Again, coming back to down dog. Forward to high plank. Bring the knees down and arch into your cow. And then extend the toes and go into your cat. 2 more times, pressing back to down dog. Coming forward to high plank. Coming down with your feet flexed into cow. And extending the toes into cat. Last time, pushing back to down dog. Forward to high plank. Down to cow. And into your cat. Beautiful. Coming back to your tabletop position, pulling your abs in. We're going to do our spinal balance. Extend the right arm and the left leg. Reaching out through your heel, reaching out through your fingertip. Your foot can be extended or flexed. And let's do that flow. We're going to bring the elbow towards the knee as you scoop your belly. And then reach back up into that spinal balance. Breathe out as you come together, elbow to knee. Scoop your belly. Breathe in as you extend back out again. Exhale. Inhale. Breathing out and breathing in. And releasing to extended child. And let's just circle those wrists out a little bit. Releasing any tension. So we do have the option of making a fist if that's more supportive to our wrist. Just try to keep that wrist neutral. Let's come back to strong tabletop. This time we're going to extend the left arm and the right leg into that strong spinal balance. Adding our flow. Elbow to knee, scoop your belly. Reach back out into spinal balance. Exhale, come together. Inhale, extend. Breathe out as you come together. Breathe in as you extend. Releasing into full child's pose. Arms are long down by your side. Palms are up. Deep breath. Relax. Come up to your hero kneeling position. And then coming up to your knees. I'm going to show you from the front with this one. You're going to step forward with, if you're mirror me, your right, my left. So one leg's going to be forward. That's all you need to worry about. And then from here, we're going to bring our hands down and do that half split flow. So we're going to lean back, straighten your front leg as your toe comes up. And then come forward and straighten the back leg. Continue that flow. Exhale. Inhale. And then we're going to bring that toe underneath into that lunge position. From here, we're going to send the arm that's on the outside of the bent leg up towards the sky, doing that lunge torso twist. Gazing up towards your fingertips. Bring the knee back down, bring that hand beside the other hand, and now try to push this leg out a little bit, feeling the stretch through the inner thigh. Deep breath. Feeling the sensation, but no pain in any joint. Slowly release, bring that hand back to the other side. We're going to come up to that crescent lunge, so your back heel is up, reaching up. Strong crescent lunge, deep breath. Slowly come back down. And we're going to come back to that hero position. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out. Coming back to the kneeling. This time the other leg's going to come from the front. And we're going to practice that front and back split flow, so coming forward. And then as we come back, straighten the front leg and flex the foot. And then straighten the back leg. And then coming up to that high lunge and sending the arm that's closest to the leg up, twisting, deep breath. If you need to bring that back knee down, you can. Now go ahead and bring the back knee down if you haven't. Hand comes towards the inside, and then just, you can gently press if we need a little bit. If we don't need that, just bring that foot out to the side. Deep breath. Release. Bring that hand back over, coming up to that strong crescent lunge. And releasing down. Coming back to that hero. So next week, the only thing that we will be going on is you're going to be taking your final exam, which is written, and you're going to do that reassessment of your flexibility and your strength that we did. So let's go ahead. If you're feeling it, you can stay here. If you're not, we're going to go ahead and try our plank pose. So remember, you're going to be down on your forearms, showing you from this side. We can make a fist. Hands can be open, whatever's the most comfortable. Bringing the toes underneath. I want you to take a deep breath in as you exhale, coming up to that strong plank. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Shoulder and elbow are stacked. Feet can either be together or about hip width apart. Holding and breathing. And you should try to keep your neck neutral if you can. So that means lining your neck with your spine. Your gaze is either straight down or a little bit to the front. Release, coming back down. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out. So we also did our yoga push-ups. Remember, with the yoga push-up, it's a narrow push-up. So your elbows stay in and they're shaping your side. Coming in like this instead of out wide. It's like so. Really open your hands to distribute the weight through the whole hand, not just over the wrist. And we can either be down on our knees for this one, like so. Or we can be up on our toes. Whatever works for you. I'm very sore from push-ups because I did the daily 16 with my Fit and Well class. That's the Marine Corps' workout. There's some dive bomber push-ups if you know what those are. So my shoulders are really feeling tired today. So if you want to do your push-ups, go for it. If you're not feeling it, that's cool too. I was just trying to review a little of the fitness assessments we did in the beginning. We did the sit and reach. Let's go ahead and try that shoulder reach at the end here. So we're doing some shoulder rolls forward and shoulder rolls backwards, which I just did the opposite. That's okay. So remember, if you have any shoulder injuries and this really bothers you, we don't need to do it. But otherwise, it's a good assessment of your shoulder mobility. So you take one hand, bring it down. You can help it down a little bit. Bring the other hand up. And your goal is to be able to touch hands. And then switching sides. Again, we can help that hand down a little bit if we need to. Remember, it's really important that you never want to stretch a core muscle. So you would want to, when you're doing your reassessment, do the push-ups and the plank, those things first, and then when your body's warm, you would do the sit and reach, the shoulder reach. And also the stork balance, we are going to do that one also. So let's go ahead and review that just for a second here. Remember, the stork balance, you're actually balancing on your forefoot. So you're going to have your hands on your hips. You're going to be in that modified tree pose. And then you're going to try to lift up so that just your forefoot is touching. So from the side, you want to make sure that your heel's not touching and you're balancing on your forefoot. And you would do the right and the left side. All right, little review there. Let's sit down in our easy seated position. And we can close those eyes if we want. Taking it to that nice, easy circle. Inhales, you start the circle. Exhales, you finish the circle. Changing direction. And coming back to center. Let's take it to those crescent rolls with our neck. Bring the head back to center. Bringing the palms of the hands together. Setting our intentions for a fit and happy day filled with gratitude, joy, peace, and love. Namaste. All right, real quickly, ending here. Tomorrow we are going to be reviewing for your written final exam. So you definitely want to tune into that. Even if you're not with me at 7 a.m. live, you definitely want to review that because I actually go over all the questions that are on the test because I want you to succeed. It's more about you learning the physical part of yoga, but it is important to know some of the history and other things, some terms, some Sanskrit terms that are important, like asana, which means pose. So join me tomorrow for our review for the final exam. Have a fit and happy day. Peace out.